Nigeria big boy and one of our biggest influencers, Cubana Chief Priest, has offered an unsolicited advice to young Nigerians in a viral Instagram post with a picture of him living large in a plane or whether in a private jet, right? Has not declared in his own words, saying, make sure you appear rich. That's the fastest access to open doors. Now, fake life will bring you real life. If you not add packaging for your life, you go suffer tire. Well, that has elucidated that has elucidated a lot of comments from various quarters. Some criticizing, some applauding him and all that. But there are two variables to that conversation, and I want to bring it to your attention. First, is that a lot of the things you see online, by this submission, you will not realize that a lot of the things you see online actually are not real. A lot of people's business is actually creating an impression of being busy. That way they get engaged. Somehow, in that light, that will help you to understand that you are doing better than a lot of people that you are putting yourself under pressure to meet up with. Yeah, that's a fact. Financially, in status, of course, you understand that there are very many stages of wealth. Oh Lord, talking too much. Health, finances, a lot of these things are social status is also wealth, so to speak. So if you understand clearly, I think there are about 4. I'll take the time to break it down subsequently in other videos. That's why you should follow me. Right? If you understand clearly, you know that a lot of the people that you are saluting, you are depressed for, you are socially influenced by, and then you are craving, you are thinking you're not doing enough, you are doing better than them. Because they are creating an impression of success in a way to attracting real success. So they may spend 15 years living this life, like Cubana Chief Priest put it, fake life, just be able to attract attention and have access to open doors. And you, that you are earning, you are working, you are growing. That's the point. And my mentor taught me that clearly. He said, ensure that the underlying word is growth. You are growing. You are growing. You are depressed because of a fake lifer somewhere who wants to use that to attract business. Same way with a lot of these girls. I was told a particular lady who is very popular online creating some form of drama to her brand. What she does with that drama is actually to attract brands and companies to use her as influencer for their product. So she created a whole lot of drama. Guess what? Somebody I knew online who already conveniently can earn $1,500, $2,000 every month was depressed by that girl who lived all fake life, borrowing, renting wigs. I never heard about renting wigs at your gather. Renting costumes, going to steal from my friends, doing all sorts, sleeping with all sorts just to create that impression to attain that height. But somebody was getting depressed because of that life. That's number one variable. That a lot of the lives you are seeing, a lot of the people you see online are actually fake. You don't have it. But you, that is making growing processes, that your outcomes are visible because, of course, you are doing. A mentor said, before a man would tell you that he will buy you a limousine, you must have at least a church's car, a small car to show. Results should be there. A lot of you have gotten results, but you are depressed by people who are creating impression to live. Now the second thing shows that our society has been messed up, and that's why they crave for success. What will define success to be in our society is how much you have, and that's why the church has been bastardized. A lot of adulterated and infiltrated messages, and that's why people that get ordained in church these days have questionable characters. There are people be giving deacon, deaconess, elder, associate pastor, various chairman committees and all that. Growing up as a child that was growing up in assemblies, I used to see how people were suspended for missing evening services. Suspended. I personally was suspended in my growing church, in my young church, for hugging a lady. Yes. The man of God said the hug was there's a word he used. He said the hug was unholy. I was suspended from the choir because I hugged a lady. no sexual intercourse, no kissing, no, there was no relationship. Oh God. But that was hard, you can say, right? It was hard or harsh, as you want to put it. But that was the church that we got into. But today, people with very questionable lifestyles are now being offered very exalted positions in church. In mosque too, there are people who without, and then they do, whether it's ritual or sacrifice or sadaka or whatever, and they are being honored. They are being given front rows in the mosque. Those days, when you live wrongly, you hide from your priest, your imam, your pastors, because you are scared that he may call you out or he's going to rebuke you. Today, there are pastors who pray for laptops. There are laptop services. We have messed up the society, and that's a fact. Then the next is that look at the traditional institutions. Those that used to be the hub of cultural norms, people with value society. They may not be Christians and Muslims, but if you want to know who says the truth, it is the traditional institutions, or your ways, the Niges, your Kageles, all these guys. They are supposed to be custodians of ancestral conversations of wisdom, which of course must be seen visibly in their disciplinary actions. But some people are giving chieftaincy titles even when their worth is questionable. We've messed up society. Who are those who give awards? So I was supposed to organize an award ceremony one time. I was telling a friend of mine a couple of days ago. Before I left Benin, I had always wanted to have an award for young people, to recognize young people who are putting so much effort in getting society better. You know why I didn't do that award? I looked around. I will not be able to get finances to have an award without asking the bad people in the society. Guess what the bad people now? People that have gotten ill-gotten words, dragged it into society, and now influencing the world with it. So when I go to meet you because I want money to do the awards, and then you give me the awards, I'll give you an award. At the end of the day, we have adulterated the system of awarding. That's our society we live in. The people that are having voices to speak, the influencers, the popular faces, they don't have any form of principles and values. They have lived their life breaking all laws, all rules, breaking laws, committing crimes. But because cash is in their hands, we can't talk. Society is messed up. It is time for us to begin to call ourselves. That's why we have a mess society at all costs. And that's how politicians get to power and they don't work. Because when it's time for election, they know what to do. There are influencers that will come and whitewash them. There is a media to clean them up. There are avenues, and they can even buy votes, so to speak. The society want to be like, they were not built without values and principles. Even if there are people who are there also breaking laws, the main stake of the society. I've been around, for example. No matter who you are. I met a man in the bus in London, in the United Kingdom, who's been here since 1980s. The same period I was born. He doesn't own a car. He jumps into buses and he lives his life freely. Nothing, no stress. You can sit beside a millionaire in dollars or in pounds. First, the society we live in, I live in right now, is a leveler. He levels you. Doesn't care who you are. Nobody cares. We use the tram together, use the train together, use the buses together, use the roads together. The bicycle rider has more right, if not more, has enough right, if not more, than the car driver. Leveler. But our society has been created into some level of stratification, where everybody wants to, even the slave wants to be a higher slave. There is a higher slave. There's a higher pet. Stop stressing yourself. We need to fix a few things of these things, right? He may be saying the truth. He's saying his honest truth. But is that right? No, that's the problem. Not right. We cannot grow a society like this in this manner. We must be to go back to the fibers of the structure of our societies and ask, where did they get it wrong? A lot more to say about another time.